Cool. So day 2 of Mobilise. We had a meeting this morning with Tom Shaw, who was talking about. What was he talking about? I forgot.
The fear of God.
I knew it was a good one. He was talking about the fear of God. It was actually amazing, even though I forgot the title. It was really well explained. I thought he really just touched on it and explained, just showed it in a way that I hadn't really thought of it before. That kind of gave me a new revelation of it, and you like, okay, that's what it's talking about, and this is what this means, and this is how I live it out. And then we had our separate seminars. I went to one about Hudson Taylor, which is just amazing because he's an incredible man of faith and prayer, and he just devoted his life to Christ. And I was just like thinking of ways to be relevant to the culture that he was serving, and so he was kind of touching on that, how to use that really practically. And about not despising the times of preparation that God puts us through for the thing that He's calling us to do. And then there's a session with Terry Virgo, who was talking about suffering, and also interestingly, PJ Smythe in the session afterwards was talking about suffering as well, which is just fantastic. Like, such good teaching about healing and the sources of healing, the sources of sickness, how you respond to it. It was just an amazing testimony, because you can know that while it's theologically sound, you know that he knows his stuff and he knows his scriptures. He's also just experienced it through the healing and just being totally cured of cancer. And so that just puts such a real weight on it and such a freshness, I think, to how you view things. And singing songs, even like Blessed Be Your Name, which we've sung, 1,000,000 times, and How Great Is Our God, which we've sung 1,000,000 more. Like, even those, like, when you think about it in that kind of context, and how God is sovereign and He is in control, and how you can actually say, yeah, blessed be your name, no matter what, in good and bad, I choose to bless you, Lord, because you are sovereign. Just that new and fresh weight of that, like, it's just like fantastic. Such a powerful evening, I thought. And the thing that kind of really spoke to me throughout, just generally throughout the messages that I've heard, is about not being passive. It's about not holding back. It's about actually realising what your true value is and what your true calling in God is, and to go with that with all your heart. Like, if you really, really grasp the truth that God is everything, like we've sung, He's everything, worth anything in this world. If we really take hold of that and run with that, and really just lay everything else aside, like it doesn't matter, because God is the one that matters most. So if you can really grasp that, then you can do anything, and God can use you amazingly to do anything. Like, there's no limits on Him, and so therefore there's no limits on you. When you choose to live that way, when you choose to focus on Him and turn to Him and worship Him through good and bad, and to actually say, yeah, no, I'm choosing to live in your presence, God, then there's nothing that He can't do for you.
Hello, day 2, Mobilise, and as tradition of the videos, I'm knackered while doing it. Today we had a brilliant talk, an amazing start to the day with a talk by Tom Shaw, and he was talking on the fear of God, and this really spoke to me and quite a few people I know. I know it spoke to Richard really powerfully. Really highlighted that God is supreme. God did all these amazing things for us, and God did all this, and that we should not have the one type of fear, which is you see God and you cower and you hide and you can't stand it. Let's not do that. Let's have a fear that we want to. We're going to meet Him. We're going to be on the judgment. In the judgment. How do you say that? We're going to be judged. Yeah. We're going to be judged, and that we should have fear of what can we say? What did we do to spread the word to the people around us? What did we do during our time here? Not as he highlighted, it's not for our salvation. Our salvation is secure, but what did we do in our time? And it really just spoke to me. It spoke to me about being more active in our praying for people, being more active, praying for housemates and people on our streets, and really be more disciplined in what I do with my time, like not to have computers as like an idol or something that I value over God, because I spend more time with it than I do with God. So obviously I put it in high regard. Yep. We also had the first seminar today. I went to the one with Julian Adams, and that was on the prophetic, and that was amazing. That was an amazing time. Very practical in the prophetic um, giftings, things to look for, and just helpful advice and things like that. Then I went to a practical sessions, and I there was a word for someone with long-term sports injuries, and recently my rugby injury that I was healed of when I became a Christian had come back and was giving me loads of trouble. I could hardly lift my arm beyond like here, without like I had loads of ibuprofen like 3 times a day, and I was just completely healed. I could just give it free movement. Amazing, God is amazing, and that just filled me so much. It was just like God is amazing. He is a God who heals, and it was just awesome.